Hi, and welcome back. I'm Linda Kaye. I'm your host. And joining us again today is Lorraine Snider-Hanley as author, composer, friend, and my mom. Hey, Mom.
Well, hello there.
So, was it easy for you to just turn your back on the old house and just jump into the new one?
Well, the most exciting part was we got a notice that we were behind on the duplex payments.
Okay, oh Lord.
Oh my, what are we going to do? Well, this home, I didn't want it because I keep thinking about money. Where's this going to come from? And I have to be reminded constantly.
That you just are in the process of maybe losing something. And,
right.
And you know, let me ask you this. If you are in the process of trying to hang on to something, is it easy for you to reach to something else that is so unknown?
Not hardly, but this one came to us. And this is the miracle in life, how God says, I don't take anything from you, but what I don't give you far greater. And nothing could have been truer. But it wasn't great at the moment because it was a disaster.
Well, yeah, you're looking at polka dot floors and pink tile and things that are going to cost money and
the windows were out of the house.
And yet you're still looking at how am I going to do this because I can't even let go of the other thing. And yet you know you have to let go, right?
That's correct.
Do you have to let go of one thing before you can accept the other?
Absolutely, absolutely. We did not shed any tears over losing the duplex. All the money we had put into it for down payment.
The trailer that had gone off into the sunset.
That's right.
Anything that you had built at that point.
It doesn't matter. It all belongs to your Heavenly Father.
I think one of the biggest challenges that you may have had would have been after 25 years of marriage, actually at 24 years of marriage, you now have the most unmistakably difficult situation and reality that you now have to face. Not only as a woman and as a mother, but as a wife.
Well, little did I know that within 3 months, I came home from a business meeting, and your dad told me that there was something bad had happened, and I went and looked and checked that he had passed his kidneys had passed him a tremendous amount of blood. We had him in the doctor the following morning. The doctor sent him to a urologist. That afternoon we found out your dad had between 6 to 9 months to live. Cancer of the kidney.
After 25 years of marriage, you lose your best friend. You lose the man of your life, the man of your dreams. How do you go on?
It's a challenge to be blessed in the sadness of life. The music, I was with a gospel group at the time, playing for a gospel group that was going throughout San Diego and out of town to sing. This was a gift from God. That group opened up just before your dad died, and I got into it, called the Calvary Heirs to Calvary. And I was busy with music with them. The children would go with me. Delmer would bring his guitar, and I'd take him to rehearsal. You don't have time to feel sorry for yourself. Oh, God in His mercy and grace and love gives you so much grace, but He left enough problems on my doorstep as well as miracles. And these problems turned out to be miracles in disguise. And this is how we oftentimes look at an issue thinking,
oh my God, what am I going to do?
What am I going to do?
For me.
For me. We have to thank Him for the tests and the trials. Without them, without a test and without a trial, how would you know the mountaintop if you hadn't been in the valley?
At 90 years old, and you're at 44 years old, did you ever think that you would live this long?
No, I thought I'd be dead at 60.
or you, if we didn't kill you, that you would have killed one of us and died in prison. So who knows? But, but the point that I'm saying is that you have this sense of, I'm going someplace. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know when I'm going to get there. And I don't even know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. And your sense of blessed assurance is encouragement to the viewers as well as it is to me. And I encourage all of you to pick this book up. It's a consumable chapter by chapter, and it's an easy read. Some pretty tough topics and some pretty tough conclusions that she has to make in her life, but she, at 90 years old, is still rocking it. And Miracles on My Doorstep are just a true testament to that I invite you to go out and pick up on Amazon. I'm Linda Kaye, and I want to thank you for joining us today. Thank you. Was there any child out of the 9, any one of them, that did not challenge you?
No, I think every child challenged me to some degree, but in different ways.
But don't you think that's natural?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, if it was so doggone comfortable, we probably have never left home.
Think about how we challenge God.
Well, and how do we?
Oh, by doing our things our way, not asking Him, your will be done.
Sure, absolutely.
It's in our 24th year of marriage. Your dad came home one day, and he said, I am sending someone over to speak to you about real estate.
Why is this an important part of this conversation we're having?
I think because your dad was facing some new challenges of work, health, and the children were growing up fast. One child was almost ready for marriage.
All right, so he decides, okay, you're not going to have your hands as full, so let's make them fuller?
Well, I don't think it was that as much as he maybe wanted me to change directions of teaching music in the home. Little did I know that the real estate business was going to be my salvation during that time that your dad suffered for those 9 months. Little did I realize how God put that miracle on my doorstep. Here's a way to take care of yourself and pursue what you need to pursue. Continue taking care of your children.
And have the time to be able to do it.
That's correct. You don't have time to feel sorry for yourself. Oh, God in His mercy and grace and love gives you so much grace. It's a challenge to be blessed in the sadness of life. The music, I was with a gospel group at the time, playing for a gospel group that was going throughout San Diego and out of town to sing. This was a gift from God. That group opened up just before your dad died, and I got into it, called the Calvary Heirs to Calvary. And I was busy with music with them. The children would go with me. Delmer would bring his guitar, and I'd take him to rehearsal. We have to thank Him for the tests and the trials. Without them, without a test and without a trial, how would you know the mountaintop if you hadn't been in the valley?